Yo, what is up, guys? And we are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and the title of this video it's probably something along the lines of like, I wish I weren't making this video. So what is this video? So number one, I want to grind some links and just kind of chat, and it's kind of like a double-edged sword here, kind of like a 2-for-1 special. I want to show you guys currently what my progress is looking like in terms of full level 10 link units and things of that nature. And I want to talk to you about why I shouldn't be having to grind link levels. And it's a very kind of a deeper problem than maybe a lot of us even realize. I have personally noticed, and let me know in the comments below, it's not even been that subtle. It's been a pretty dramatic drop-off in terms of content that we have been receiving, or I guess we could call it a lack thereof of content. A lack of content that we have been receiving for roughly the past a little over a year. So the best way what I kind of harken back to is like the 5-year anniversary. So I'm thinking back all the way really past the 4-year anniversary, right? So a little bit after the 4-year anniversary. The content, man, just really, really started to slip. They really stopped pumping out Easy A's, and that's a problem, man. So Easy A is definitely one thing that I think that they definitely need to improve on. I'm going to show you guys my box here in just a little bit. And I want to show you guys quite literally that there are literally hundreds of units that need Easy A's. And again, the whole point of this video is like, I shouldn't be making this video, man. I shouldn't just be having to grind link levels to keep myself occupied. And I do always have to tell myself that this is a mobile game, but this is a mobile game. This is not just like any mobile game, right? Like, this is a mobile game that has had some longevity. The Dragon Ball IP is still amongst one of the biggest on Earth. I mean, really, if you think about it. And there hasn't been an anime or a movie in like 2 years, right? Like the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie it's over 2 years old now, right? Or it's getting close to 2 years old. I believe it dropped in Japan. I think it dropped November, December of 2018. And the anime has not been on the air in even longer than that. Right, so it's been a long time since MVP 17 made his wish, right? I mean, it's been a long time. So the fact that it is still like a big IP, especially like in Japan and stuff, but around the world, really. I mean, I think we all saw like last year, like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, like we saw the big blue Goku and stuff like that. Like, that was awesome, right? That's so cool to see. You know, something that probably most of us love and adore in Dragon Ball, right? It was a big part of our childhood and stuff. So the fact that, you know, Dokkan is struggling to make content, and I can't really tell if it's intentional or if they are just completely tone deaf. One of two things is happening. So number one, they are just completely tone deaf, and they think that they are giving us enough content. Because I go over to a place like Dragon Ball Legends, like I do still dabble in Dragon Ball Legends here and there, right? So I go over there, man, and I'm just overwhelmed with content. And I know the day one players like have all of those Rising battles done, have all of those story missions done, right? Like a lot of them are done, right? Like there is like a couple new free-to-play Zenkais and stuff that I've been working on. That's here nor there. But I go over there, and they basically never want you to log out of the game, and I think that that's also a mistake. Like, you have to reset your adventures, bare minimum. You have to reset your adventures 1 time a day, but at a maximum, you could potentially be resetting them, logging back in to reset them every single hour. They have adventures that are just only an hour long, and they expect you to reset them and use, like, monster amounts of energy, right, in that game. But that's, again, probably a story for another video, is Dragon Ball Legends. But the whole point of that statement is, like, I don't necessarily want it to be a game that they don't want you to log out of. I think that that's also a mistake. I feel like that will turn a lot of players off. And I feel like, you know, for me personally, I compare Legends to Dokkan, to me, quite a bit, because they're both Dragon Ball games. I don't see why it's such a big deal to compare the two. I know that one is PvP and one is PvE. I know that that is one significant difference, but in the end, they're both mobile games. They're both Dragon Ball games. They do have a lot of similarities, and they do have some... Oh, wow. Nice level 10 Link, dude. Ooh, very nice. So, yeah, they have some differences, but they also have some similarities, like, no doubt about that. So, I think that there needs to be kind of a compromise here. So, like, I go back to the Easy A, man. Why, oh, why are they so tentative to release like more than one Easy A per month or Extreme Z area per month? I just don't get it, man. You're talking about, let's just say, like, I don't know the exact number. Let's just say, I'm going to throw a number out there. Let's say there are 300 units in the game that either need Dokkan Awakenings, Easy A's, or both. And I don't think that's really an overestimate. I'm about to go over my box here in a minute, or at least part of my box. And you guys will see, like, oh my god, he's right. Like, there are literally hundreds of units, not dozens, you know, literally hundreds. It's so crazy how many units, how much content that they are just sitting on, right? And they just refuse to drop. And I just really do not understand. I don't understand. They have enough content. Like, if they drop only one additional Easy A per month, they would still have enough content right now. And that's with all the units that currently need it. They would have enough content for, like, if we use that number 300 for 150 months, that's a lot of months. That's over 10 years worth of content just in Easy A's. And keep in mind that they drop Easy A's and they drop an Easy A almost with every new free-to-play unit, except for, like, the Demon God Salza. They did not drop one with him. I mean, probably he'll get one, I would imagine, at some point. But that's, like, the lone exception. If you look at Rosie and Kakunsa, they are due up in this Part 2 celebration to get their Easy A, right? So let's go ahead and check out the box, right? Like, just quick. Oh, not Hidden Potential. Damn it all. Not Hidden Potential. Oh, by the way, speaking of Hidden Potential, finally got the Rainbow Star on that boy. They finally dropped the 5th copy in the shop. So let's just look at LRs and URs, and then also, real quick, this was kind of the beginning of the video. These are all my Link level 10 units. I'm currently up to 31. Definitely not the most I've ever seen, but certainly I feel like a respectable number, and I am very close to a couple more units being at full Link level 10. You saw the Blue Boys leveling up there. They have I think 3 or 4 level 10 Links, so they're leveling up pretty quickly. But I feel like you're barely halfway done after you have all Links except for one, right? Unless you get extraordinarily lucky. But this was the last guy who was really giving me fits, dude. I finally got that Innocence Link to level up. So, but real quick, I want to go through the box, right? And this is only URs. Let's go to, yeah, that one. This is only URs and LRs, right? So I think it's safe to say, like, if we just go to LRs, right, real quick, I think it's safe to say all of the Prime battles, except for maybe Krillin, they will be getting Easy A's, and we already know that the original 2 Prime battles are getting Easy A's in Goku and this Frieza, who is also at full Link level 10, by the way. So, but you've got so many units that could legitimately need it. We know this guy's getting his Easy A. This guy will be getting his Easy A with the next round of Extreme Super Battle Road that we get, the category version. But I think realistically, this Cell could get an Easy A. Anyone who's got flat buffs in their passive, they are just so far behind. Even a unit like STR Broly. If we look at Broly, man, and, like, yeah, we know it's a meme. Like, he loses all defense, like, he's horrible, this and that. But, like, legitimately, man, he needs an Easy A. Those flat buffs just are not cutting it anymore. And in terms of the other summonable LRs, I would imagine at full Link level 10, most of these guys are still viable. But you got a unit like LR Gohan. This guy would be horrifying. Like, just scary strong. If they just gave him the exact same amount of defense per key sphere obtained. He'd be crazy strong, dude, with a monstrous 13,806 defensive stat. Like, dude, he would be bananas, just out of this world. Majin Vegeta, you give him 150% defense when performing a super attack, and maybe you give him some, I don't know, some kind of support type buff to Vegeta's family. They could desperately need the buff, right? Or this all-out struggle, Super Saiyan 2, like, you could give him, like, Key 1, I don't know, 20% attack and defense or something. Like, he could be legit, man. And again, Tien and Chaozu, the World Tournament LRs, So there's a number, like I just picked out a dozen units, just LRs, right? So if we kind of go down the line here, like what's stopping from giving these guys an easy A? Revamp this story event. This story event is only 4 stages long, dude. Add another stage to it. This is the kind of shit, like, these guys have been sitting in my box for fucking eternity. Like, it's crazy, man. Crazy. Dude, the Ginyu Force, they are almost 3 years old and they have never touched them. I mean, look at them. Full link level 1. I've never touched them. I mean, I used them when I had to, like, and that was before the link leveling update, obviously. I believe there was 1 or 2 events where you use them. I occasionally use them in Battlefield as a team. Like, they are for sure a functional team, but they're just not strong, dude. Like, they're not really viable for today's PvE. Like, if you brought them in the Legendary Goku event, dude, they'd get obliterated by, like, Tech God Goku. You know what I mean? So, there's just, I mean, there's, you know, a couple units right off the bat. We know that all of the mono leaders, look at that, dude. Look at this sticker effect, by the way. But we know that all of the mono leaders are also getting their easy A's. Let's just keep going down the line here. Like Champa, like what's stopping them from giving Champa an easy A? Yeah, I mean, he's a 40% attack and defense support unit. You can leave that alone. But give him more than a medium chance of attack 200%. No one's running him on U6, man. Literally no one is going to run him. And that's the whole point of, like, what's the point of having so many units in your box when you only use, like, you know, I don't know, tops maybe we're all using. Let's just say, like, we use all of the teams, our preset teams. Let's just say that we use all 6 of them, or 7, however many there are. So we're using them pretty much like 40 units, like, pretty consistently, right? But, like, this guy, like, when his Dokkan Awakening is actually pretty legit. Why not give him an easy A, man? Greatly raised attack and defense. You know, you can definitely buff up those numbers, like, up to 180%. That's pretty high. But, you know, his stats are fairly low. You could easily buff that boy up. Why not? You know, give this guy a Dokkan Awakening. Again, why the hell not? What's stopping you from doing this, right? This guy's legit. And we're not even beyond, like, the 4th row of the first typing. Like, this guy, give him a damn Dokkan Awakening. He's good, man. He's an extreme class ally support unit. We need more support units, man. Bump that up to 30% in 3 key. Give him a Dokkan Awakening and an easy A. Give him, you know, 120% attack and defense. Boom, he's done. Easy peasy. This guy stuns, I believe. No, he seals. Excuse me. The Frieza stuns. You know, a big missed opportunity on Saiyan Day. Another just trash celebration, dude, is like Shugesh and Bardock and Borgos and Tora and Fasha. So the Bardock squad, dude, give them an easy A, man. You missed a big opportunity by not easy A-ing them. What in the hell are you waiting for? There are so many units that need easy A's, and there will always be more. As the game progresses, as the meta changes, there will always be more that need easy A's. Dude, Kefla. Dude, Kefla is begging, just screaming. She's screaming for an easy A. Run her alongside Dokkan Fest Kefla, dude. They would be so good together. Like, they would work so well together. Yeah, they wouldn't share Fierce Battle, like she's a Shattering the Limit unit, but they would share every other link, dude. Like, that's legit, man. Give her a goddamn easy A. She'd be so good. Make that a high chance to evade, and give her 20% attack and defense per key sphere. Maybe give her a little bit, you know, start a turn as well. But she's like an orb changer, man. She could work really well with that Kefla, who is very orb hungry. You know what I mean? Give her an easy A, man. Like, again, we haven't even left, like, we're on, like, row 7 or something like that of the first typing. Missed a big-time opportunity during Saiyan Day again. This is AGL Bardock's easily his best running partner. They share, I think, every single link, or, like, 6 of 7 or something. They share so many, including this big-time link right here. You know, attack 25% at link level 10. It gives you 10% defense as well. Missed a big opportunity there, man. Give that guy an easy A. You know, look at those stats, man. 12,000? That ain't cutting it, man. No one is using these units. Everyone's using a unit like Fizz Vegito Blue. You know why? Because he's fucking crazy good. You made his easy A busted. Like, and look at that sticker effect, by the way. But, like, dude, there are so many. Again, we know the monotypes are getting them. You know, this guy's going to be really, really good with his easy A. That's what people want, dude. We want busted units. Dude, Whis, why not give him another Dokkan Awakening? He's legit, man. He can fully recover your HP, and he stuns. Like, Yeah, he's not really that good, but I mean, he could be useful. This guy, I mean, he's all right, you know, but he could use an easy A. Why not? You know, this Goten, give him another Dokkan Awakening, you know? Make him raise attack and defense, and then the, oh, who's the other one? There's a Trunks, I believe. Not a Trunks, excuse me. There's a Goten, and then there's a Gohan from that same movie. I'll find him eventually. Well, maybe I won't, but they could both use easy A's and Dokkan Awakenings. You know, a guy like this, he needs an easy A. Like, he got his Dokkan Awakening during the 4-year anniversary. They actually made him viable, but again, he's already kind of fallen off a bit. Like, the meta changes can change so quickly. We know about the power creep at this point, right? This guy here, this guy, when is he going to get his Dokkan Awakening, man? He's been sitting on Global for 2 years now. I mean, come on, give me a break here. A big missed opportunity during the worldwide celebration. Give him an easy A. And again, so now we're fighting. There's plenty more. Give this guy a Dokkan Awakening. Dude, it's UI Goku. Give him a goddamn Dokkan Awakening for people who don't have the LR UI Goku or even the Int UI Goku. I'm sure there are players that still don't have either. So, dude, Rose, oh man, I would love if he got one. He's a couple years out, I think. But there are just so many units here, dude, that just desperately need easy A's. Frost, man, he fell off pretty quickly as well. I mean, he's awakened. I just have him reversed. I mean, he's got a medium chance to stun, but like, dude, he doesn't really have all that much. I thought he stunned. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. It's only on his passive. So he has a medium chance of performing a 1-turn stun, as if that's a big deal. And he's got a whopping 60% defense. You know, like, just, there's so many units, dude, that just, we could potentially use in the future. Pycon, well, when are you going to do anything with this guy? You know what I mean? Dokkan Awaken him, and then this guy up here, I completely skimmed over him, and I shouldn't have. Where is he? You know what I'm talking about. The Super Saiyan Kaioken, this guy here, man. That would be so hype if you gave them both easy A's in the same celebration. Like, dude, if you're afraid of giving us the stones, that's fine. Just do like a Fierce Battle easy A where you easy A'd 7 at once. Cooliza, man. He could be legit, man, with a Dokkan Awakening. Why not, dude? Buff up that fusion team a little bit. Why not? That crossover category is so fun to run. Like, dude, there's just so many units. So Blue Goku, I mean, these guys inevitably will. I guess they will. They're kind of on track. But, you know, there's so many just fodder level units that just need help so badly for them to be viable. You know what I mean? Give her a Dokkan Awakening. Like, why is she just here un-Dokkan Awakened? She's been in the game for a couple years now, dude. Give her a Dokkan Awakening. So anyway, guys, like that was huge when they gave him an easy A, a Dokkan Awakening and an easy A all at once. And he's one of the best free-to-play units in the god-blessed game, dude. He's so good. He's so crazy. That 50% damage reduction when his guard's active. And he's got permanent guard against Goku's family. Like, dude, I'm telling you. And then here's another one of those Metal Cooler. This is the Int rendition, right? Hit, man. When has anyone ever used this hit? You could easily make this guy better than Dokkan Fest Hit. Dokkan Fest Hit is not really all that good. Here's that free-to-play GT Frieza. I need to rainbow this guy, by the way. He's legit. Again, another support unit. And he reduces damage, man. He could be ridiculous. He'd be a ridiculous combo with a guy like this. You know what I mean? A GT Frieza, a final form next to just like a normal final form Frieza. Give this asshole an easy A, man. He hasn't been good since he dropped. Look at that attack stat, dude. That is so pathetic. 12,000. He desperately needs an easy A, man. But I could go on and on and on. This video is long enough. Let me know in the comments below, man. What should we do, man, in terms of content? I feel like an easy A, it's such an endless trove, just a treasure trove of content. And they just refuse to drop it. You know, revamp story events more than one time a year. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about, like, I want this game to be super free-to-play friendly. It really, really should be. Because they've really they're starting to turn into Dragon Ball Legends, where just the banners are content. And to me, it really started during the 5-year anniversary, maybe a little bit before that. But it really came to a head in the 5-year anniversary when there was nothing to do for like weeks on end. So, but guys, that is the video. I'm going to end it here. Slap a like if you enjoyed it, and I will catch all of you in the next one. Later.